So for no buffering it is set to 0. For line buffering it is set to 1. If you want to buffer line by line, you want to read line by line, or if it is greater than 1, then the buffer size, then it is a buffer size, how much lines I need to call. If it is a negative, then the buffer system is default, means it will read the files as its own. Let's see what further these three things comes. So as we are filling here in the middle gap access mode, this access mode is explained here. All we have 12 types of access mode. If you are using only R, it displays as it is a read only, means once the file is open then only it will be used, and it will be set the file pointer at the beginning of the file, the reader pointer. RB means same as R mode but with binary file, means if I am using reading mode only for binary, I have to use RB. R plus means both reading as well as writing. The file pointer plays at the beginning of the file. Reading and writing plus means we are reading or writing on a binary file. Writing only, W means writing only. Then WB means writing for binary. W means writing and reading part. WB plus means writing and reading part for binary. A means it is an appending, means if once the file has been already created, if I want to add something more, I will again start writing it. So it creates new file for writing if not exist. Then appending for binary means I will use AB. So I will include B if I am using a binary file, else I will use only a letter. Then A plus means for both appending and reading. In this topic we have some instructions to handle the text file, basic text file operations. So here first we are using open function, then we have to close the file, and in that, before closing the text file, we can read it, write it, data, manipulation of data, appending data in a text file, means we can start writing or reading from where we have left. So before starting file operation, following methods must be learned by a programmer to perform file system related methods available in OS module. So it's a default module from library, so which can be used during file operations. The first is rename. The rename method is used to rename the file, and the syntax is given as os.rename current file name new file name. Then if I want to remove something, I will use os.remove. If I want to make a directory, so I will use make directory mkdir. It's all used with respect to OS, so we have to remember, we have to do first OS import this change directory. If I want to change a directory, means method to change the current directory, then this method to display the current directory, current working directory, this command is used to show the current working directory. This function is used to delete the directory. So rm means remove dir. So all commands are relevant to the basic words so that we can remember easily. By chance if you are not able to remember, just after dot wait for some time, all the functions related to that OS module will display in your list, then you can choose from that. The next comes what is the difference between absolute path and relative path. So before going for actual writing program, once after reading some procedures and functions related to the systems, we should see how to recall, means how can I bring the text file from path. So the absolute path is the full path to some place on a computer. The relative path is some file with respect to your current working directory. For example, the absolute path starts with C drive here, from C drive to your text file, actual file. Then if working directory is there, C/user admin, then the relative path to the staff would be documents staff directly plus relative path is equal to absolute path. Understand? So absolute path starts with C drive, but relative path starts from working directory. We have done this for setting the path for library functions. Then let us see what are the commands we have. So if we write some script which checks if the file exists, so check directory ch, and if I show the path file here, so it will check if the path exists, it will return true, else it will return false. One example they gave here, import OS, then print OS get current working directory, so it will show the current working directory. Then os make directory new directory, it will make a new directory in current working directory. Then it will check print os get working directory. Then then I will take a variable or identifier and I will equate this identifier to the path of that absolute path. So it's a function abs path. And what path I need to see? The path of the directory name, all the directory name path. Then print my absolute direction path, it will print all the path for that. Here what is underscore files underscore means, here they give, if we don't know where the user executing the script from, it is best to compute the absolute path on the user system. And underscore file underscore, this is a global variable set on every Python script that returns relative path to the Python file that contains it. It means it will show all the path related to the current working directory.